Okay, what's up, YouTube? Today, we're going to be talking about comparison and folding my fucking laundry while I do this. My cat's right there, licking himself. But, I want to talk about comparison, because I used to compare myself to a lot of different cool shorts. Compare myself to a lot of different people. And that I think comparison takes the fun out of everything, basically. You shouldn't compare yourself to people unless you're comparing yourself to this person as a way of setting yourself a goal, like you want to achieve something that somebody else has achieved. But it should be more of like a learning process than comparing yourself out of like negativity, you know? It's like when you compare your relationships, your crafts, or just yourself to other people's achievements, it takes away from it. It takes away from the things that you've achieved, you know? I get to see my shirts and cool clothes. It takes away from all the things that you've done. You shouldn't do it to yourself. Everyone's life is different, you know? Everyone's story is different. Just because it's taking you a longer time or harder time to do certain things what other people did with ease doesn't mean anything bad about yourself. Also, you might hear my roommate walking around. She's getting ready to go to work. Nothing. I'm talking to the camera and I was like, you might hear my roommate walking around because she's getting ready to go to work. Like, comparing yourself to other people, it's like poison, you know? It's not good for your soul. I'm over here showing the camera my clothes while I do laundry and talk about comparison. McDonald's shirt, but I hate McDonald's. But yeah, try to stay focused on like your accomplishments. You can focus on other people's accomplishments too, but like don't let it tear yours down, you know? We all grow at different rates. We all see life differently. And you don't know how that person started off. That person could have started off the same position as you, struggling. And he just figured out how not to struggle. Yeah. Especially with like your relationships. Comparing your relationships to things that you see other people's relationships, terrible. Because you don't really know the relationship. You only know the things that they've shown you. You don't really know how it is behind closed doors. And you don't, even if it is like a really good relationship, you don't know what it took for it to get that good. So, also, you're not them. Your relationships are going to be different with people. It's not going to be the same as somebody, especially if you see it on the internet. If it's relationship stuff on the internet, stay away from it. It's not real life. Wait, this is a cool shirt. Harley Davidson shirt. Pretty sick. But yeah, this shit, it's not gonna feel good. It's like, once again, my last video said, don't wait. I said moping around doesn't really, it's not good for you, which it isn't, objectively. It feels good sometimes in a moment, but it's not good for you. Um, and compare yourself to other people's in a negative way, it is a version of just moping and being sad about yourself. You know? Where there's so many things you could be doing besides comparing yourself. You can use their accomplishments as a goal if you want to achieve those things. Oh, my phone is up. This is getting hung. Some vintage motorcycle tee, well, button up, that only has 2 buttons on it now. But I still wear it. Those are all my jeans that I need to fold up. I don't put my jeans in a dryer. I don't put them in a dryer because they're jeans. You shouldn't put them in a dryer. Let them air dry. And a couple pairs are pretty expensive, and I don't want to ruin them. But yeah. My underwear was in a camera. But, you know, compares. I used to do that a lot. I used to compare when I did my art to my favorite artists, or compare my friendships to friendships that I've seen online. And it's just not a good habit to have, you know? It's really toxic to yourself. When I did art and I compared my art a lot, it started to take the fun out of it, you know? Then I figured out, instead of comparing myself, I should just do what these other artists are doing. Maybe I'll get as good as them, you know? That piece is not mine. Got that from a coworker that left town recently, and they gave me that as a gift. But yeah. Another cool shirt. This is a Johnny Depp shirt. I really like Johnny Depp. He's cool. It's a tank with the goat Jack Sparrow on it. A lot of our clothes are just fucking goofy. So stupid. But that would make them cool, you know? Also, like, I'm really into fashion. Comparing your clothes to other people's clothes, lame as shit. Because first off, you shouldn't try dressing like other people. Just dress like yourself. And if you're learning how to do so, just trial and error. Sometimes your fits are going to be ass. Terrible. But that's learning how to get into fashion. Alexander Wang, long sleeve. Pretty sure this guy is like a bad person now, though. So, spent too much money on it. I'm pretty sure he like hit his models or something. Not too into it. This shirt is really cool. I got it a couple days ago. But it's like a button up, but the pattern is really sick. See? But yeah, comparing your clothes to other people, it's kind of lame. I think fashion should be a way of self-expression, and not so much of this like trendy thing that like this outfit goes with everything, so you should wear it. No, you should wear the things that you like. Things that make you feel comfortable wearing. I can't show this t-shirt. This t-shirt is from where I used to work. Don't want to dox myself. Yeah. There is a healthy way to compare yourself to other people. Using it more as like criticism to yourself is pretty good. If you want to achieve certain goals in your life, you could take people that has already achieved those goals and see what they are doing or have done that you didn't do yet, and start trying to implement those things into your life and see if they work for you also. Which, this is also pretty cool. Zip up hoodie. Style & Co Sports. Half of my clothes, I don't know what brands they're from. I just get them from, I work at a thrift store. So, like this really cool hat. Oh my god, it just fell. It's pretty sick. I wear it like this sometimes, you know? Boom. Or this one. This one I was wearing yesterday. I'm starting to try to get into hats more, too. So, my jewelry comes from hardjewelry.com, you know? But yeah, kind of using it as a blueprint to see what you could implement into your life to improve it. But don't feel bad that they have achieved something faster than you have, or learned life lessons faster than you did. Because just because they've seen it doesn't mean that you're going to see it. We all view life differently, you know? This stuff, like even this, it might be common knowledge to a lot of people, but I feel like a lot of people don't understand this, especially in our day and age with the internet. We tend to compare ourselves to everything we see on the internet, which is terrible because you don't know what those people's lives are like in real life. We show all the good things on the internet, and I want to use this channel as a way to explore the things about myself that aren't like always the positive things, and it's kind of just like unfiltered TK talking. So on Instagram, it's like a filter tailored to like a certain aesthetic, and it's me just being goofy and funny, you know? Whereas this is me being real myself. Coffee. I love coffee. Have maybe a coffee, like 1 or 2 coffees every day. I used to drink a lot of Monsters, and they're not good for you. Like, they're really bad for you. So I switched to coffee. Not the greatest. Well, I drink black coffee, no sugar, no milk, and a lot healthier than drinking a Monster, you know? But yeah, this channel is like a way for me to stay always viewing myself in a way where I'm able to so I don't get stuck again and Vaseline, and I always have a way to criticize. Criticize. A lot of people view criticism as like this bad thing, where it's not. We all need criticism. This is a way to allow me to mark down my thoughts. I do that in a journal anyway, but I like to hearing myself speak, and also in a journal is personal, whereas this is more of a other people can watch it, and like I might not be like a licensed, I don't know what the fuck this is, but like it could help somebody. Or let's get into the jeans. I get to show off some of my jeans. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Okay. These are just Paxton jeans I got from work. Pretty cool. They're like, they fit my waist, but they're huge. And like, the legs are like huge. And I have a pretty small waist. I wear size 29. But the width on these are like crazy. You know, I like the silhouette of them. Yeah. So, I don't like comparing myself to other people anymore. Because it doesn't really help, you know? It just like stunts growth. Because you're just stuck comparing yourselves. And you're not really focusing on the things that that person did. It's like, oh, to get them where they're at, you know? Some Wrangler jeans. Like them. They're pretty thick. I wear them a lot in the winter because they're really thick. Yeah. You're only comparing and you're only comparing yourselves to the good part because those people are only showing you the good parts. So you're comparing yourself to this fake reality, you know? Like this tailored reality. Some Acne Studio jeans. Very comfortable jeans. Acne Studio. They're pretty expensive, but I got them dirt cheap because I work at a thrift store. One of my favorite pair of pants. Very comfortable, and they fit me very nicely. And then just a pair of nice quality jeans, you know? But yeah, you get like this tailored version of somebody, and comparing yourself to that is crazy because you don't know what that person goes through. So we all go through our own shit. Don't know what these pants are. I got them from my last ex, called Signature 8 jeans. She had bought them for herself, but they didn't fit, and I thought they looked cool, so she gave them to me. See, they're pretty sick. But yeah, it takes the fun out of things. It like doesn't matter what the topic is. It can be art, gaming, clothing, relationships. Comparing yourselves to somebody else's thing will always ruin it for you because you're not seeing the full story of that person's life. So take everything you see for granted. Not everything, but like question everything. Especially if you're trying to achieve that thing. How did this person do it? And what was the negative things that that person has had to experience in order to get where they're at? These pants are really cool. I love the back of them. They're called Love Soho. Don't know this brand either. The back is just very sick. You know? I have a few pair of Miss Me jeans. Yes, I wear Miss Me jeans as a man. They fit me nice. I'm still unpacking. I just moved in here literally like a week ago. So I'm still packing a lot of my stuff. But these jeans are cool. See? They have like little rhinestones all over them. I'm pretty sure they're like cheaper. Another option that's a little cheaper for Miss Me jeans, because Miss Me jeans are starting to get a little expensive now. Like even my thrift store sells them at like $20, $22 for a pair of jeans. These are a pair of skinny jeans. I'm starting to get back into skinny jeans. Skinny jeans I got from my job, called Level 99. They fit me very well. Skinny jeans can look good if you know how to wear them correctly and if you have the body type for them. Don't let fashion gurus tell you that body type doesn't matter when it comes to fashion. It does. And hold on. One of my friends is calling. Yo, I'm recording. What's up? Okay. I'm recording. Just text me. Text me when you're here. Just text me when you're here. I'm recording. Okay. You wait. No. Just go. Just come to the door. Okay. Be right back. I'm going to go get a friend. Okay. She might talk with us. Okay. I'll be right back. I'll try to be fast. They're friends now. Okay, I'm back. But yeah. Skinny jeans? Okay, what was I saying? Yeah. Don't let motherfuckers tell you that body type does not matter when it comes to fashion. It definitely does. And you should dress for how you are built. Sometimes I get envious for like taller guys and being able to wear like pretty much anything. It doesn't look good on me, so can't do that. But yeah, skinny jeans. They look nice on me, so I'm gonna wear them again.
I'm sorry.
Also they have like some pretty cool stitching on them. Hold on. Yeah, some pretty cool stitching on them. Where it like goes down the side of the leg, then it has that right there. But yeah, hearing yourself fucking blows, you know? It doesn't, like, I don't think people understand, because we live in this day and age where everything's so accessible over the internet. You can see the good things of everything, but everything has a downside. And we don't. Why are you hissing?
They're probably not working on me a little bit.
And yeah, so you're comparing yourself to like this tailored version of somebody else's life, which of course is going to make your life look miserable compared to theirs, because you're not paying attention to like the good things in your own life. Yo, everyone's calling me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Okay. Yeah, I'll be. Are you out? Yep. Alrighty. Alright, see ya.
Stream, chat.
This is not the stream.
I know.
But
everybody. Don't be yourself. Be like me.
She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. But that was my mechanic. Well, not mechanic. That's the guy that's supposed to be coming to fix our damn refrigerator. We moved into this place. Refrigerator just didn't work. I called them like a week ago and they just didn't show up. So, hope that don't get me in trouble. They ain't not gonna see this. Well, yeah. Just be yourself, dude. Experience your ups and downs without comparing yourselves to other people. We all have them, you know. We all have like these down seasons, and then we have really good times in life, you know. Comparing it to somebody else's takes away from your experiences. What the fuck is that? Takes away from your experiences, you know. Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm that guy. Yeah, it just takes away from your experiences. And you should learn how to enjoy your own life, you know? Stop living through other people's lives. Because you have your own. Do things your way. Learn, fail, and then do it again. But yeah, life fucking sucks sometimes. Theirs did too. But then they showed you what happened after it sucked. So stop comparing yourself. I needed to learn that too, because I kept comparing myself to others. And having other people compare me to others. And just allowing them to do that to me. Where I'm my own person. We learn differently. You experience life differently. You learn lessons later on or sooner. And that's just how it is. So I'm ending this video by saying, stop comparing yourself to people. Because it's going to kill you. Kill all your motivation. And you're just not going to have fun doing it. The things that you want to do. So even if that person's better than you at it, use that as a challenge instead of comparing yourself. Try to get as good as that person. And you will make it. Always have hope in yourself, you know? Bye, fuckers.